Sex is often described as one of the most intimate connections between couples, yet many relationships face challenges not because of desire, but because of timing. The timing of sexual activity is more important than most people realize. It's not just about choosing a moment when both partners are free, it's about aligning physical readiness, emotional connection, and understanding each other's needs. Couples often unknowingly make mistakes that reduce intimacy, cause frustration, or even create tension in their relationship. By understanding and avoiding these common mistakes, couples can improve their bond and enhance the overall quality of their sex life. One of the most common mistakes couples make is ignoring each other's natural rhythms. Every person has a unique sexual energy pattern, often influenced by hormones, stress levels, and even daily routines. Some people feel more sexually active in the morning, while others may feel more connected in the evening. Ignoring these natural cycles can lead to missed opportunities or frustration. For example, insisting on intimacy when one partner is exhausted or stressed may result in a lackluster experience, while planning sex during a naturally energetic time can be far more satisfying for both partners. Awareness of these patterns and open communication about energy levels can transform sexual encounters into a deeply connected experience rather than a routine obligation. Another mistake is failing to consider emotional readiness. Sex is not just physical, it's emotional. Engaging in intimacy when one partner is upset, distracted, or emotionally drained can negatively affect the experience. Emotional disconnection during sex can make partners feel misunderstood, neglected, or even rejected. It is essential to recognize that timing isn't just about physical availability but also emotional receptiveness. Taking a moment to connect emotionally, through a conversation, a hug, or simply listening, before engaging in intimacy can significantly improve the quality of the encounter. Stress and external pressures are also a major factor in sex timing mistakes. Many couples live busy lives, balancing work, family, and social commitments. In such scenarios, sexual activity is often squeezed into the schedule, leading to rushed or unfulfilling experiences. Rushing sex or forcing it when both partners are preoccupied with other responsibilities can diminish pleasure and intimacy. Couples must understand that stress affects libido and performance, so timing sex during relaxed periods, weekends, or after a restful day can make a huge difference. Even brief moments of mindfulness or relaxation exercises before intimacy can create a more pleasurable and connected experience. Ignoring biological factors is another key mistake. Men and women have different hormonal cycles that influence sexual desire. Women, for instance, may experience variations in libido depending on the menstrual cycle, while men might notice energy fluctuations throughout the day. Couples who fail to acknowledge these natural patterns might misinterpret each other's desire levels, leading to misunderstandings or even feelings of rejection. Tracking these cycles, observing patterns, and adjusting intimacy accordingly can reduce friction and increase mutual satisfaction. Communication, or the lack thereof, is at the heart of many sex timing mistakes. Some couples avoid discussing when they feel most intimate or receptive because of embarrassment or fear of rejection. This lack of communication often results in mismatched expectations and frustration. Openly discussing preferred times, moods, and conditions for intimacy allows partners to align their sexual experiences. A simple conversation like, "I feel most connected in the evenings after dinner," or, "I feel energized for intimacy in the morning," can prevent countless misunderstandings and improve overall satisfaction. Overlooking physical readiness can also lead to mistakes in sexual timing. Fatigue, hunger, dehydration, or minor illnesses can affect performance and pleasure. Couples sometimes ignore these factors, hoping that desire alone will carry the experience. In reality, sexual encounters thrive when both partners are physically comfortable and ready. Ensuring proper rest, hydration, and even small things like choosing a comfortable environment can elevate intimacy significantly. Another common mistake is underestimating the importance of foreplay and preparation. Many couples treat sex as an event that begins at penetration, ignoring the natural buildup of arousal. Timing mistakes occur when foreplay is rushed or skipped due to busy schedules or fatigue. The buildup of desire through touch, conversation, and affection is crucial for mutual satisfaction, especially for women, who often need longer periods of stimulation to reach peak arousal. Proper foreplay not only enhances pleasure but also strengthens emotional connection, making timing more effective and enjoyable. Some couples make the mistake of relying on spontaneity alone. While spontaneous sex can be exciting, relying solely on it can create mismatched timing and expectations. If one partner is ready but the other is not, it can lead to frustration or even resentment. Spontaneity works best when balanced with planning and communication. Setting aside intentional moments for intimacy while leaving room for spontaneous encounters ensures that both partners feel valued and desired without pressure. Ignoring external factors like environment and privacy is another timing mistake couples often overlook. Many couples live in busy households, share space with family members, or face frequent interruptions. Attempting intimacy without considering privacy or comfort can create distractions and reduce satisfaction. Timing sexual activity during moments when privacy is assured, and both partners can relax without interruptions, helps build a more fulfilling and stress-free experience. Routine and monotony are also subtle timing mistakes. Couples who always engage in sexual activity at the same time without variation may fall into a predictable pattern that reduces excitement. While consistency is valuable for some, variety in timing, like occasional morning intimacy, weekend afternoon sessions, or surprise moments, can increase anticipation, passion, and connection. The key is balancing routine with novelty to keep the relationship dynamic and engaging. Another overlooked mistake is failing to adapt to life changes. Factors like pregnancy, aging, health issues, or changes in work schedules can significantly affect sexual timing. Couples who fail to adjust may experience decreased intimacy or frustration. Being flexible, understanding, and willing to experiment with new times, positions, or approaches ensures that intimacy remains satisfying throughout different life stages. Technology and distractions are modern challenges affecting sexual timing. Phones, laptops, and social media often intrude into intimate moments. Checking messages or working late into the night can disrupt sexual energy and make timing misaligned. Creating dedicated time for intimacy, free from electronic distractions, allows couples to focus fully on each other, enhancing connection and satisfaction. A subtle yet critical mistake is ignoring each other's libido differences. Partners may have different natural levels of sexual desire, and expecting them to match perfectly at all times can lead to frustration. Timing sex without considering these differences, either pressuring a partner with lower libido or feeling neglected by a partner with higher desire, can harm the relationship. Understanding, compromise, and flexible timing that considers both partners' needs prevent resentment and maintain intimacy. Couples also sometimes make the mistake of ignoring the role of mental health in sexual timing. Anxiety, depression, and emotional stress can all reduce sexual desire and responsiveness. Attempting intimacy during periods of high stress or emotional struggle without addressing underlying issues may lead to unsatisfactory encounters. Prioritizing mental well-being, seeking support if needed, and approaching intimacy with sensitivity and patience ensures timing aligns with emotional readiness. Another mistake is neglecting communication after intimacy. Discussing sexual experiences and feelings afterward can help improve future timing. If a partner felt tired, distracted, or unfulfilled, understanding these experiences allows couples to adjust timing and approach for better results. Avoiding this discussion may cause repetitive mistakes and ongoing frustration. It's also common for couples to make timing mistakes by overemphasizing frequency rather than quality. Some couples pressure themselves to maintain a certain sexual routine, counting days or sessions, which can turn intimacy into a task rather than a joyful connection. Quality matters far more than quantity. Timing should focus on moments where both partners feel connected, relaxed, and ready to enjoy each other rather than adhering to a rigid schedule. Finally, couples often underestimate the importance of patience and experimentation in finding the right timing. Perfect timing rarely happens immediately. It requires observation, discussion, and willingness to try different approaches. Being patient, flexible, and playful in discovering each other's preferences ensures intimacy is pleasurable, fulfilling, and sustainable over the long term. In conclusion, sexual timing is a delicate balance of physical readiness, emotional connection, environmental factors, and mutual understanding. Mistakes such as ignoring natural rhythms, emotional readiness, stress levels, biological cycles, communication, physical comfort, foreplay, privacy, routine, life changes, distractions, libido differences, mental health, post-intimacy communication, and overemphasis on frequency can reduce satisfaction and connection. By being attentive, flexible, and empathetic, couples can avoid these mistakes, enhance their intimacy, and create a sex life that strengthens the relationship rather than causing friction. Timing is not just about the clock, it's about creating moments where both partners feel desired, connected, and fulfilled. When couples pay attention to these details, intimacy becomes more than a physical act. It becomes a shared expression of love, trust, and mutual respect that deepens the bond in meaningful ways.